Hey, crafty friends, it's Diane with Bean Street Paper. I had a few requests on how to do a spotlight card that I showed a few days ago in several Facebook groups. So today I'm going to show you how to do that. Now, I've already gone ahead and stamped my image. I chose a rather large image using this Blast from the Past Stampin' Up! Stamp, this swallowtail. This is really the only big stamp I had that I thought this would work really well with, so that's why I chose it. And of course I love butterflies. So I have my card base, which is an A2 size, and my mat, and then I have a piece of black scalloped that will go with my it will mat the piece that I punch out. Now I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with this white piece, but real quick, I have a 2.5 inch hole punch because that's what goes with my scallop circle. You could do a smaller piece, and let me show you what that'll look like if that's what you want to do. This is a 1.5 inch circle, and it would just be a tinier piece of butterfly. But we are going to use this 2.5 inch, and I have a couple alcohol ink markers so I can color my image. Now, what I want to do is decide where I want to punch my butterfly. I have this stamp set also, this Ornate Thanks, because I want to use the thank you. I want to stamp that here, and then I want to put ever so much down the side here, so I don't want to go too close to this side. So what I'm going to do is take my I think I'm just going to do it just like I did it last time. I'm going to do this little lower portion of the butterfly's wing. I'm just going to punch it out. Okay, now that is going to go on my scalloped circle. So I'm going to take my wet glue and just adhere that to my scallop circle. Okay. Make sure I have it in the middle. You're done with your punch. Now you can do a square, you know, you work with what you got. I'm gonna take a block and just kind of put that aside for a minute. Now I can go ahead and assemble the rest of my card. So I'm going to use my ATG gun and just go around the outside of my card. Whoop. Okay. And that guy is going to go right in the middle of this black mat. Okay. Perfect. And then that can go on my card base. Make sure I got this. Oop, good thing I checked. Wasn't facing the right way. All right, and that's going to go right here. Now I'm going to take my piece that I punched out and line them up. Oh, first, you guys are going to think I'm silly. I don't like this hole here because in my head I can feel it like buckle, even though it's on 2 layers and I'm probably crazy. So I'm just going to take this piece of white that I punched out and I'm going to fill in that hole. I know, it's silly, but now you could pop this up on Pop Dots if you wanted to, or dimensional adhesive. I am not going to do that because I want to send mine through the mail. So I'm going to take my glue and just glue this guy on. I want to use wet glue because I want to have a minute to line it up just in case it's not right. So that right there looks just about right. And I'm going to put my block on there for a second while I do up my glue. Now, I have 3 alcohol ink markers here. I have a dark gray that's almost black. So I picked this color because when I color over the black, it's going to let the black show through. And because I'm coloring this with alcohol ink markers, you want to stamp it with your Memento ink because then it won't smear. And then I have 2 yellow colors, a darker and a lighter. So let's get to coloring. All I want to color is this portion right here that's popped up. So I'm just going to take my marker and color. See how you can kind of see what's stamped through the marker? I like that. I like that a lot. So I'm just going to go around and color very carefully what's supposed to be black. Sometimes I have to move my paper around. I don't know what took me so long to try this technique. I guess I was intimidated by it. I don't really know. But yeah, I saw a bunch of people posting it and I was like, oh, that looks really hard, or maybe I didn't feel like I had the right stamps for it. But I made it work. And you can too. All right. So the coloring really takes the longest part. I guess if you used a smaller circle punch, you wouldn't have to color so much, right? It's all right. I'm just gonna come down through here. I really do enjoy alcohol ink coloring. It can be trying sometimes, but for the most part. All right, so my black is done. Now I'm gonna take my darker yellow, which is, these are Spectrum Noir markers, so Canary. And I'm gonna color, so starting here at the point where the wings meet the body, and everywhere there's kind of like shading, I'm gonna color that. Just like that. And then I'm gonna just kind of, again, you only want to color on your portion that you raised up there. That way also, a stamping platform is very helpful when you're trying to make sure you stamp this dark enough that you can and also, I don't claim to be a pro with alcohol ink markers. If you you know, are in disagreement with the way this is working, then please color it your own way. I just kind of wing it. Okay, then I'm going to take my lighter color and I'm going to color over everything I just colored, except for like that row right there. That way, it's really kind of hard to tell with yellow, but it's okay. I had to just look there a second and see if I was out of the screen. Forgot my glasses. Never a good thing. It'd be dangerous if I could remember to wear them. But nobody wants to wear reading glasses. Isn't that funny? Sorry about the squeaky, guys. I guess I'm going too fast. All right. So I am done with coloring. Now, I'm just going to take my sentiment stamps. And let me find a smaller block there. Here, I'll use this one. I just want to stamp thanks across the top. Oop. Gosh, I gotta get it on here straight, right? That looks straightish. All right. This one I want to go right here. Okay, and then I'm gonna take ever so much. I'm gonna put that on the other side before I clean it. Y'all, it's getting cold here. It's hard to believe that on Christmas and shortly after we were out riding motorcycles and now it's 40 degrees. It's way too cold for that. Okay, and then on this side, I'm gonna put ever so much. Okay, done stamping. Done stamping. Now, for a bit of excitement here, this guy's almost dried out, but I'm gonna take my clear Wink of Stella and I'm just gonna accent my butterfly. Just on the yellow, a little bit. I don't want to color in the whole thing. This thing is, I really need a new one. It's super, 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 super. Actually, nah. I don't know, can you see it? I don't know if you can in the video. You could use rhinestones, you could use sequins, would be nice. You could really kind of do this with anything. But there you have it. There is the spotlight technique. You just color in one portion of the card that you've punched out and matted. So I hope that helps. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Check out some of my other videos. You can join my Facebook group. I'll put all the links below where we share our card making. And without further ado, I'm going to go eat dinner. So I hope you all go forth and be crafty. Have a great night. Bye for now.